the penalties in the Act, there's an option for deregistration of the political party in question. So in an event wherein the All People's Congress decide not to comply with these fines imposed on them, decides not to pay, can it lead to a deregistration of the All People's Congress party, if it comes to that?
I'll tell you emphatically and authoritatively that whether it was the APC, the SLPP, or any other political party that is found wanting, definitely, the first limb says we should warn. We've passed that. The second, we should fine. We are crossing that now. In a circumstance, the 7 days elapse, and the party fail to adhere to the fine, then definitely we'll move to the next limb, which is suspension. And the Act provides... When you say suspension for all political activities? Suspension of the operations of the political
Which
party.
might include putting a halt to the planned convention and the like.
Activity, program, events that the political party in question intends to hold or is in the process of conducting, definitely once the suspension is issued, then that party, in this instance the APC, if they fail to pay, then they cannot proceed with none of such programs, events or activity. And there is a window period. The Act provides for that. That within that window period, they can equally remedy the situation by adhering to the law. And once that is done, then the suspension is lifted.
What if it's not done? That's the question. If it comes to that, can or will the PPRC deregister the All People's Congress
The PPRC
party?
will deregister any political party, including the APC and the SLPP, for infringements of the law. And I'll tell you that authoritatively. Any day, any moment, once there is an infringement of the law and the leadership of the parties, as the case may be, do not conform to the instruction based on the infringement, then definitely we will not hesitate to deregister any political party. And after the registration, the Act is clear. The party have the liberty to now take the PPRC to court. And once we are in court, the outcome of the decision of the court becomes final. Right. So there are safeguards. So when the PPRC acts, there are safeguards. So we are not just using our power arbitrarily. No. There are checkmates. There are checks and balances to our work as an institution as well. But as far as the PPRC is concerned, our principal responsibility is to ensure that the legislative framework for which we operate, which is the Political Parties Act, is actually protected. Note, PPRC did not call for the Act. It's the very same leadership of political parties that came together to give PPRC such powers. When these powers were conferred on the PPRC, it was taken as a bill to the House of the Representative of the People, which is the House of Parliament. The House of Parliament scrutinized every bit, every sentence, every clause contained in the Now Act before it became an act. So it's our responsibility as members of the Commission to now protect a legislative framework that has been given unto us. And of course, we have been paid from the taxpayers' resources. So it behoves us to do what is right, as provided for by law.